Well, we could talk about the Milky Way, but let's talk song. Elijah Twenoir requested this song approximately 25 times. Sometimes with caps lock on, sometimes without. Then Igor Lucas pitched in and also requested this song. It's finally here. It's Out of the Woods by Taylor Swift. I'm going to listen to Taylor's version because apparently that makes you a better person. And I really want to know what all this shouting was about. But before we start, let me thank Andrew Morgan and you, MSE, here on YouTube, and JC, Prince of Wales, and Amy May over on Patreon for their active financial support of this enterprise here. If the rest of you also want to help, please check the links in description. Without further ado, let's get going. Step 1. Find the tonal center of the song. I think we are in the key of C major. Yes, no chords in the intro, but hook. This here. Boom! Boom! That might play an important role in the course of the song. We stay on the C chord when the first melody line begins on the downbeat and is a simplification of that. It's looking at it now. It all seems so simple. Right? We have got a minor third as a range. And we reduce it even more to the second chord that we hear is the G chord. So we go from the tonic to the dominant. Where we had we take this a third down. The third chord being A minor. And again, a third idea, the one between the first and the second, with the F chord. The chord progression is the Axis of Awesome, the 1, 5, 6 minor 4 that we know and love and Taylor Swift uses a lot. The lyrics are looking at it now, it all seems so simple. We were lying on your couch, I remember. I think very loosely we can spot an A-B rhyming pattern with now and couch rhyming more with each other and simple and remember rhyming less with each other. Second verse half. You took a Polaroid of us and we keep that third idea. Everything as we expect. Alright, lyrics of the second verse half is, and you took a Polaroid of us, then discovered the rest of the world was black and white, but we were in screaming color. So, no rhymes in the first and third lines this time, but discovered and color does rhyme. Oh, interesting. So this, I remember thinking, is a transition to what I believe is the chorus because it says out of the woods many, many times. Okay, and I remember thinking. Okay. Very, very unconventional melody because it's basically this rep thing that I'm going to analyze in a second. The chord progression is the same as in the verse, the 1, 5, 6 minor 4. I think in the background we can hear this that we had in the intro as a foreshadowing element, and the are we out of the woods yet idea in terms of melody is rather simple, I imagine. I think they will change it when the chord changes. C all the time. It's a one-note melody, really, really emphatic. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good, because of course something needs to rhyme with woods. Funny. And we hear the secondary intro hook. Scream pentatonic reference. Second verse, very, very clear. Last December, which is also a reference to the I remember line that was in verse 1 in terms of rhyme. Together, interesting rhyme with December, certainly similarities, apart and now no similarities at all. Lyrical variation with a pickup idea. Your necklace hanging from my neck, okay? So looking at it now, 5 notes. Also, Polaroid of us also had this pickup idea, and you took a Polaroid of us. And she repeats that pickup idea here with oh, your necklace hanging from my neck. Hanging from my neck! Accelerate considerably by repeating that melodic idea. Hanging from my neck, the night we couldn't quite forget. There was room before that. And another space she fills with we decided. Move the furniture so we could dance, baby, like we stood a chance. Much more wordy as verse number 1. Cool development of that lyrical ideas and making it more meaningful by including more words. Cool rhythm also. Flying, flying, flying. Really, really good. Your necklace hanging from my neck, the night we couldn't quite forget, clearly rhyming. When we decided to move the furniture so we could dance and neck and forget a little bit. Baby, like we stood a chance to paper airplanes flying, flying, and this flying, flying idea going back to decided. So cool. And I remember thinking, we expect a second chorus. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? It's a positive tongue twister. Clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Always that post-chorus idea that we knew from the intro. Bridge, but I believe same chords. Melody. So remember that we had a one-note melody in the chorus with the C. We changed that to the 5th of the scale, but it's the same idea. Remember when you hit the brakes too soon. Okay, remember when you hit the brakes too soon, 20 stitches in a hospital room, when you started crying, baby, I did too, but when the sun came up, I was looking at you. New rhymes, same idea. Remember when you couldn't take the heat, I walked out, I said I'm setting you free. But the monsters turned out to be just trees, which is a typical childish reference, right, where they see trees, shadows of trees usually, and think it's monsters. And then when the sun came up, you were looking at me with that melodic variation. You were looking at me! This was how we added the words as this ad-lib reference that we had after chorus 1. Another variation. Another variation. Male choir. Okay, like a foreshadowing of this last chorus with this background vocals introducing that thing, and then we enter the what I think is the last chorus. The clear, are we in the clear, are we in the clear? Ad-lib, I know, and not really sung, but really beautiful harmonization. Really, really beautiful. And vamp on this because it's powerful. It's a live situation. Will there be a fade out? I think it's predestined to have a fade out. Good! No fade out. This was Out of the Woods by Taylor Swift, and I'm sure we can take away valuable songwriting learnings. Songwriting learning number 1, it's the classic, it's the chord progression, it's the axis of awesome, the 1, 5, 6 minor 4. In the context of C, it's the C, G, A minor, F. You can't do anything wrong if you choose this, right? There is so many things that you can do with that chord progression. So please don't disregard it just because people have used it before. That means that it's a good thing, right? Make it your own, apply it to your own songs, find new ways to approach it, find new voicings, find new melodies to kind of embellish everything. But the axis of awesome is certainly something that will not go away. So embrace it instead of refusing it. Songwriting learning number 1 is a second verse where you add more words, something that is quite unusual. She establishes a relatively simple pattern with that looking at it now idea. That then gets answered by this here. And we keep that simplicity with "we were lying on your couch," and I remember this was verse 1. Now verse 2 offers many, many more words. Looking at it now, last December we were built to fall apart and fall back together. And then she develops this. Oh, your necklace hanging from my neck, the night we couldn't quite forget when we decided to move the furniture so we could dance, baby, like we stood a chance, 2 paper airplanes flying, flying, flying. All on the same verse idea. So we can see that it becomes more wordy, it develops a lot more, and it's a whole new way of approaching those second verses, where normally you would enter with a booster line to make things more interesting and to grab back your listener's attention. In that case, she chose simply to make it more wordy, to make it more rhythmically pronounced, and something that is quite powerful and something that we can also consider when writing second verses. And songwriting learning number 3 is about one-note melodies. We heard a very powerful one-note melody. Throughout the chords. So it's always the C in the chorus. Then we have got the bridge that is the G, the 5th instead of the root idea. Yes, we have got some kind of build up to it, but the target notes, the rock solid notes, are all Gs. So 2 sections, the 2 most powerful sections, first the chorus and second the primary bridge, where they chose 1 note each to represent what they wanted to say, and something we can apply with our own songs as well. And this was my live reaction and on-the-fly analysis of Out of the Woods by Taylor Swift. Thanks to especially Elijah. Sorry for letting you wait. I think you learned patience a little bit here. And Igor Lucas. Thanks also to Andrew Morgan, Hugh MSE here on YouTube, and JC Prince of Wales and Amy May over on Patreon for their active financial support. For the rest of you who also want to help, please check the links in the description. If you like the video, please give me the thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Please leave friendly comments, friendly low-case comments if possible. I guess we've talked song. You can talk about the Milky Way now. Bye-bye.